Here are the top 5 short-form social media videos that are guaranteed to get you more leads, more customers, and more clients from and with social media. This particular video tutorial is perfect and ideal for you if you are a business owner and you want to leverage social media to grow your business, get more leads into your funnels, attract and get more clients. So let's begin. This video is also perfect for you if you feel today slightly overwhelmed or perhaps confused by which types of videos you should actually post, how you should create them, what should you actually include in your videos, and so forth. This video will give you a lot of clarity. Now, as you will also see, what we will do is we will rank each of these 5 types of short form videos on this matrix by engagement and complexity. By engagement, I am referring to how engaging these videos are, what response you can actually get from each of these types of videos. And as you will see, these videos differ in engagement rates. And also complexity, how complex as measured by your time, your personal energy, the brain power, amount of clicking required to actually produce and post one video. So this will also help you understand which videos are best for you based on where you are to start with and where eventually you want to go and how you want to post diverse types of videos on social media. Now, first of all, let's quickly define what I mean by a scroll-stopping, client-getting short-form video. Now, very important, this video, these 5 types of videos are primarily designed to get you more business, to get you more leads, customers, clients for your paid offers. If, for example, you are a social media influencer and you earn and make the bulk of your money by, let's say, doing crazy monkey clown stunts on social media just for the sake of going viral, this video is not for you. But if your primary line of business is actually creating products, selling services, and you want to leverage social media to get more clients and customers and leads, this is for you, okay? Now, a typical client getting short form video will have one thing in common, okay? It will have a static text hook, or what we might even call a text overlay, that's visible immediately when somebody lands on your, let's say, Instagram profile. Without them even having to play or listen to the video, they will immediately know what this video is about. In this case, you can see here, sleeping problems, 3 steps to rapidly improve the quality of your sleep, right? So that's one thing. Now, you might also know that great videos online also have a great hook inside the video. For example, the first 1 to 3 seconds, of course, is very crucial. But if you also add a static text overlay that has a strong text hook, this also makes a video what I call client getting and scroll stopping, because when you put great text hook in this text overlay, your ideal clients, how you define your ideal clients, will stop and they will pay attention and they will engage with your content. Okay, now what do you typically put in this? There's a whole another video about this, but what you want to put in these static text overlays is either one thing, something that talks about the problems that you help your ideal clients solve or overcome. This is a prime example, sleeping problems, question mark. So this video will attract and engage anyone who has sleeping problems, if this is your ideal client profile, for example. Another example is that your text hook in this static text overlay could be something related to dream outcomes or the key results that you help your ideal customers or clients experience or achieve, right? So another characteristics of a scroll stopping, client getting or customer getting video is that it actually talks about either problems or desired outcomes that your ideal clients want. So that's one, okay? Now, let's go to the first type of a short form video. Let me move my profile photo here. So the first one, and also the simplest one, easiest one to create, is simply you using a stock footage from a third-party platforms. Now, this stock footage might also be AI generated videos, but essentially it's a video that you have not created or filmed by yourself. And prime example are stock footage video. And you can see here, example, this is a relevant, let's say, 3 steps to creating your best morning routine. There's a relevant stock footage in the background that's about, morning, a person waking up, and this is completely some other person. Okay, so this is the simplest way to create such videos. And if you have trouble starting with creating and posting social media content daily, frequently and consistently on multiple social media platforms, this is typically a type of video that you would start to get the repetitions in, because as I mentioned, they are easiest to create. Okay, now if we put this first type of a video in this matrix on engagement and complexity, these ones are the simplest, easiest and fastest to create. In fact, I'll show you now how to create one such video in less than 1 minute using itwin.ai software. This is, by the way, the software that I have created, okay, in full transparency. But also, typically, these types of videos tend to have lowest engagement compared to other 4 types of videos, okay? Simply because it's not you on camera, there's just stock footage, right? This is what at least our research and stats show us, okay? Now, let me quickly show you how to create one such video inside itwin.ai software. And by the way, if you want to test drive and try risk-free itwin.ai software, where we actually create scroll stopping, client getting short form videos to you at a fraction of the cost it costs to hire a social media agency or hire your social media team or managers or freelancers, or even worse, doing it yourself, click the link somewhere below this video to test drive our done for you service, social media done for you service, absolutely risk-free, and you will be blown away. But here's in essence how you can create one such short form video. So I will not go into actually how to script. There's a whole videos in that, but essentially let's say that you create here let's say a video, you have an outline, and then you simply click generate, and then inside itwin.ai, what you can create here are videos using a stock footage. So the first thing, you want to select the stock footage. You can also search very easily. I will not, but let's say I'll just select this video for now, okay, just for the purposes of this. And of course you can load more, search. You can also use your own video footage, which I'll get in that to that in just a bit. But in short, you click the original stock footage, then here you set up a text overlay. You can move it up and down very easily. You can choose the background music and all this, and you click generate video, and voila, video will be generated in quite literally 15 to 20 seconds, okay? So super fast. And here we go. The video is generated, and here you've now created one such scroll stopping video lightning fast, okay? So that's just one example. Now let's go deeper now into second type of a video. So the second type of a video where you use your footage of your environment or your surroundings. So this is where already you do not rely anymore on stock footage, but you grab your phone camera typically or ideally, and you film your surroundings. Now let's say if you are a wellness coach or a yoga practitioner, for example, you might actually film your yoga studio, for example, or yoga equipment. If you are a fitness trainer or fitness coach, you might actually film, you know, the gym or the buzz that's happening in the gym. If you are a business consultant, you might film an office or perhaps something, basically anything that's around you, your environment and surroundings, okay? Same rules apply. Now these videos also will have typically a little bit more engagement because they are your videos. They appear more as real, more authentic. So that's another way to create it. And by the way, a side note, inside your itwin.ai software, you can easily upload your footage, as you can see here, examples, and basically create scroll stopping short form videos using your own footage as well. So if I show you, for example, this is one of the videos of me actually working, let's say this example is I was just in a park filming flowers and plants, which is one of my, by the way, I just enjoy being in nature anyways. So here, for example, you can now easily also then generate your scroll stopping video. I'll just grab this one, I'll regenerate this video, let's say, but now I will not generate it using stock video footage, but I'll just select one of my videos here, as you can see here, and let's say I'll just grab this flowers here, or let's say this beautiful gorgeous tree. I'll click continue, and now I can actually generate the video using my original stock footage of surroundings that I filmed. And by the way, you can also very easily edit this text overlay here inside, move it up and down, and again generate the video, and easily the video will be generated in about, let's say, 5 to 10 seconds. All right, here is the new video using beautiful park that I filmed it in. So here's how it looks like. You see, it also has some background music, and here you can create easily such video. Now let's go to video type number 3. So first of all, we cover now 2 types of videos. This one, by the way, type number 2 is also very easy and fast to create, simply because you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to have a perfect haircut and hairstyle and makeup if you're a lady, dressed up perfectly, because it's just easy to create, as you've seen now, okay? It's also fairly easy to film your surroundings without you being on camera, okay? Now we go to the third type of a short form video, which is your footage of you in action, right? So this is already where you are on camera. You can see here an example. Let me zoom in. You can see me being on a computer working something. You being on camera, but you are not directly talking into the camera, right? These ones are already a little bit more difficult to create, but because now you have to organize who will be filming you. Will there be a tripod or a stand, or will you ask somebody in a coffee shop to just film a short clip of you, right? But essentially, this is also an example of a great video, right? Now, if we go on this scale here, engagement complexity matrix, these videos immediately shoot up in engagement. They have way higher engagement typically than just the first 2 types. And there's one simple reason. There is a human being on, a real human being, and audience knows that. Your audience will know that. You are on camera, okay? Very important. This is especially for existing followers or people who already know you or know your face. At least these videos will have a higher engagement, but they are already a little bit more complex to create, because now you have to plan. Again, as I mentioned, who will be filming you? How will you film yourself? Will there be a stand? Will there be a tripod? Will you ask your spouse or your friend or your partner to film you? So there's a little bit more coordination, okay? And on top of this, also another layer of complexity that we typically neglect is that we want to look good, right? So this is also adds another one. And if, for example, people who struggle with low self-esteem and low self-confidence will have a hard time actually just showing up on camera. I know a lot of business owners who actually are camera shy, might even identify themselves as social media shy, right? So that's why it's a little bit more complicated and complex to create, okay? Now, We covered now first three types. Now let's go to the fourth type. Now you've seen this a lot, very likely on social media. Okay, this is already your footage of you talking into the camera. Okay, just like I'm talking into the camera right now. Now you can film this with a web camera, you can film this with your phone, you can film this while you're sitting somewhere and you are stationed, for example, or you can film this as you're walking around, but essentially you are speaking to the person, you're speaking to the camera, you're speaking to the person who will be watching this. Okay, now on the level of, on this scale of complexity, these ones are the most complex to create, okay, compared to the first three types that we just covered right now. But they also tend to have the highest engagement because basically it's your face, it's you are there. Okay, very important. Now the reason why they are complex to create, because now if you ever tried, now the setup needs to be perfect. You need to feel great. You need to know what to talk. Okay, very important. You need to have some structure, hook, body, call to action. You need to look great and feel good about yourself. And a lot of people have struggled with that. You need to have a perfect makeup. You need to have your beard perfectly shaved, the perfect haircut, right? So there's a lot more also internal, let me call them blockages, that typically prevent most business owners from just being on camera because of different reasons. They don't want to be on camera. It's draining for them. It's overwhelming. It's just not natural. I hear a lot from business owners that it's just not natural to speak into the camera and not seeing any faces behind. Like I know a lot of public speakers and people who are world class in doing public speeches, which is one of the most terrifying people, I think, for most people, yet they feel uncomfortable filming and looking into the camera when there are no faces behind the camera, right? So that's why this is the most complex of all, and also most time consuming, because then you need to also, another time component is you need to then be editing all these videos, right? When you do the footage, you need to do the cuts, you need to remove all these blank spots. So that's why these videos are the hardest also to create, specifically if you're starting out, okay? Now let's go to the fifth type of a video, and this one is your AI avatar talking into the camera. And this, you might have seen this already online. This is where you essentially use your camera and you film yourself, your original footage of yourself talking into the camera to create what I call a video template, and then of yourself, and then you feed this video template of yourself into a platform like HeyGen or Synthesia. And there are others, they're popping up all over the place, and then you simply provide a script. You need to generate a script, and then this software will actually combine the script that you provided and your video template to create a talking AI avatar of you. Okay, that's how it works. And these ones, if you ask me, are the future, are in fact already a present, because this technology is advancing at exponential pace. It's just getting better and better and better, and within the next, let's say, 6 months or 3 months, your human eye will no longer be able to distinguish what is a real person talking into the camera, like I'm doing right now, versus what was an AI generated video using the original stock footage. Okay, now if we rank this video, number 5, your AI avatar talking, on this matrix here, it's here. You see, this one also has a very high engagement rate, typically measured by views and comments and likes and responses, but also they are way less complex and complicated to create because of one simple reason. You can create one template of yourself, one footage of yourself, and then this lets you create hundreds of unique videos of your AI avatar just talking different things, talking about different things, right? So this is why this is, if you ask me, is now the present and the future, where if you feel comfortable, if you feel okay with using AI in such a way, I know also a lot of people who don't feel good about using cloning themselves effectively, right? Because of different reasons or values they have or beliefs they hold. That's totally okay, no judgment. But if you're open to that, this is something where you also want to venture in, okay? So here you go. You have now top 5 types of a short form video for social media that you can and you actually should leverage to grow your business, get more leads from social media, get more customers, and get more clients. You now know which ones are easiest to create. You have now more clarity where to start if you are just starting out and you have not yet reached a consistent cadence of posting content daily across multiple social media platforms. Start small, simple, with small baby steps. Start with stock footage video. Start there, then start with your own footage, this one, where you just film your surroundings, okay? Start small, start slow, start with baby steps, but aim for daily consistency, creating content consistently and posting it also on multiple social media platforms. Then you venture into your footage of you in action. Then you might want to test yourself and try yourself speaking to the camera. This one, again, is the most time consuming, most complex, but definitely this is where you also want to play here, your AI avatar talking into the camera. And don't forget to always ideally include a text overlay, static text overlay, with a static text hook that's visible before people even start playing the video. And these text hooks should be something related to the problems you're solving for your ideal customers or clients, or the dream outcomes or the results that you help your ideal clients and customers achieve. Now, as I mentioned, I invite you to give a risk-free test drive of itwin.ai, software and our social media videos done for you service, where we create for you every month 60 plus scroll-stopping, client-getting short-form videos and deliver to you on a silver platter through your itwin.ai software account at a fraction of the cost it costs to hire a social media agency, hiring a social media team, hiring social media managers, hiring freelancers, or even worse, doing it by yourself and wasting gazillions of your precious brain power and time. Here you will save so much time and also save money and also grow faster your business. And as I've shown you, there's also, by the way, you'll find the link somewhere below to learn more about itwin.ai. There's a lot of video demos that shows you how you can also easily edit all of these videos, how you can easily add new videos and create new videos from scratch super fast, script and create a week worth of content in like 20 minutes and more. You will find the link here below. I look forward to seeing you in other videos. Until then, may the force be with you. All the best.